I think a lot of people from Asia, because of that cultural influence, they have this tendency to be a perfectionistic. In other words, even if you are ready technically, and everybody would say you're ready, you're like, oh yeah, but I'm not ready. And you have this great rule, maybe you can share with our audience to break through that. But I think a lot of people, especially young people, they say, well, I will do it when I'm perfectly ready. I gotta go get this degree to become a true expert. But up until that point, I'm not an expert, so I'm not ready.
Yeah. I mean, I've never been perfect in anything I do. And you can't be perfect and great at the same time, because greatness is not about being perfect. It's not about perfection. It's not about achieving perfection. It's about having the courage to put yourself out there and improve along the way. It's about the progress you create in motion, in action. And let me ask you a question about this. If for all the people watching who are on YouTube right now, or wherever you're watching, or maybe you're watching your clip on Instagram or WhatsApp, any technology that you're using, TikTok, any of these platforms you're using, when they launched the apps 5, 10, 15 years ago, it was not a perfect platform. It didn't look anything like the platform you're using today. It continued to evolve over time. It continued to update 2.0, 10.0, 50.0. They keep evolving based on the need of what the audience wants, the community wants. If they would have said, you know what, it's not going to be perfect the first app launch, they would have never put it out. You wouldn't have YouTube. You wouldn't have TikTok. You wouldn't have Instagram. You wouldn't have what all these platforms you use. It doesn't look like what they did when they launched it. And it didn't discourage these entrepreneurs from launching these platforms and launching these apps. They put it out there knowing it wasn't going to be perfect. That's how you learn how to make it better. You know, a lot of people are afraid of failure, but failure, if you shape it differently, is just feedback. It's information. It's data that's telling you what's working and what's not working. There's a meme that I saw many years ago online about a baby falling over. And it said, a baby falls over 1,000 times learning to walk. Yep. But never does the baby think, maybe this walking thing isn't for me.
Right.
Was the baby perfect when he tried to walk the first time? No, he fell over and over and over and over again. But eventually he learned how to walk. And then he learned how to run. And then he grew into himself. And anytime you're launching something, it's never going to be perfect right away. I don't care how talented and how smart and how much years of experience you have, it's never going to be perfect. And there's a lot of smart, successful billionaire entrepreneurs that launch their next thing for the first time, and it's not perfect. And it keeps evolving and growing. So you have to know that when you launch something, it's probably going to suck the first time you put it out there. And that's okay. It's a good thing, because then you're going to see who likes it. What do they like about this thing? What's working? What's not working? Cool. Give me more feedback. I want more feedback. Give it to me so I can make it better for you. Mm-hmm. And that's the way you got to think about these things. Greatness is not about being perfect. Greatness is about having the courage to put something out there and progress it. And that's the way you got to look at it.